Hello from gorgeous, sunny Albania, and I am here traveling during COVID and wanting to share with all of you this beautiful story and experience that I am so grateful to be experiencing. And I want to share it all with you because I want to share with you what's happening all over the world in at least 4 countries that I've been to already over the last 2 months. And I'm excited in this video to take you through each of those places. First of all, I want to share that those of you who know me, you know that my story over the last few years with Ceremonial Cacao has been such a beautiful one, and I wish now to share with the entire world what this beautiful plant medicine can do for you. For me, it has helped me to open up my heart, open up my mind, to let go of so many of my stories and old beliefs that are keeping me in patterns, including one around fear and what's happening in the world. And this is truly, I believe, how I'm able to be here in the middle of COVID, traveling the world, first with a friend, now on my own, and absolutely loving it and wanting to share with you this beautiful story of Ceremonial Cacao and how you can also bring into your world a morning sacred ceremonial cacao ritual and ceremony. And I love to share with others how to do that. So stick around to the end of the video so that you can see how to get your own free guide to make that happen for you starting tomorrow morning if you wish. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about my travels. So back in January, about 2 months ago, I came to join my friend in Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania, Africa. And the reason why I decided to do that was because she's been traveling for at least over a year, even during COVID, continued to do her traveling, saw that so many countries were open, have never closed, have no major issues in terms of health, no travel restrictions, and she invited me to come and join her. So I came to Tanzania. We had a beautiful 3-week journey and experience there. We're going to show some videos here so you can see what we did, including going to the safari. So beautiful. So I'm here at the Serengeti Park, the safari. It's unbelievable. Let me see if I can make this not quite. Okay, there we go. Can you see the park? Okay. The crazy thing that I didn't realize about these parks or the safari is that these hotels are in the middle of the park. And, you know, I thought for sure there'd be cages or walls to protect everyone, but no, I forget what they're not deer, they're called impalas, I think. Tons of them around here, and I haven't seen any elephants yet, but the staff are saying there's lots of elephants always around because there's some watering holes around here, and pretty amazing. Yesterday getting into the park was beautiful. And so we've left the Serengeti Park, and now here we are in Ngorongoro Crater. Another spectacular view and sight here in Tanzania. And I just want to share how gorgeous these places are, these beautiful little homes in this hotel called And Beyond Ngorongoro Crater Lodge. So gorgeous. I actually did a separate video on YouTube about that, sharing what the president there has been standing up for in his country in terms of health first, people first, and really standing up for certain things around, you know, the global issue that's happening right now in the world. So make sure you watch that video. I'm going to put the link below. It's all about Tanzania and my beautiful adventure there. So Tanzania was the first. Serbia was amazing. I did a whole separate video about Serbia as well. You have to watch that. It's amazing. It's all about, again, they were closed. The country was closed for a little bit, and then the people decided to take to the streets and speak up. And they did that consistently until there was no more closures, no more lockdowns. And so there's a whole separate video on that story. It's beautiful. Watch that as well. Then we went over to Montenegro, which is so beautiful on the water. Such a beautiful country, absolutely gorgeous. Everywhere you look are beautiful dark mountains and water. Such a beautiful experience there. A few days after being there, there were some restrictions that were put in place where the stores were all being asked to close for 15 days. So we decided to leave, and after Montenegro, here I am in Albania, and Albania is absolutely gorgeous. Can you see this? So Albania, again, right on the sea, so beautiful, right across, right there, that island. I don't know if you can see it right behind me. Oh, there it is. That is one of the Greek islands, Corfu. So we are so close to the Greek border. And now here we are in Albania, this beautiful country, and having such an incredible time. No tests required to get into this country, no quarantine. Everything's open, so beautiful, so much fun, and I want to share with you a little bit of what's going on. Albania, former communist country. Incredible what's happening here. Everything's open, everyone's excited, speaking to so many people about what happened or what's been happening for them during COVID, as it have really affected the economy and their lives. And many of them are saying no, that thankfully they were closed only for a little bit in the very beginning in March of last year, and now here they are open and having such a great time. Look at this dog. Oh, can you see this little dog? So cute. Anyway, there are dogs everywhere, there's cats everywhere, we're feeding the cats everywhere we go. It's been so much fun visiting this beautiful country every single day, out exploring everywhere we go, and just really feeling like we're living in a parallel universe. You know, I was living in Toronto just recently, just a few weeks ago, really like 6-7 weeks ago, before this adventure started, and it's still, you know, it's still crazy there. It's still Groundhog Day with, you know, so much fear, and yet this parallel universe is happening in at least 7 countries where there are limited restrictions, limited if any restrictions at all, and it's just so beautiful. So such a wonderful example of what's to come. Again, that, you know, everything is temporary in life, and that, you know, I'm just so grateful to be here in this parallel universe, sharing with all of you that this is hopefully just around the corner for everyone else.
No, just talking about how that in Albania until year 91 car ownership in the country was not allowed, and the whole country had less than 1,000 cars, and these were mostly cars that were used for the elite of communist system.
Wow.
So people were not able to own cars. In 91, Albania opened, trade started, cars came, the next day everybody was a driver. Like
Amazing.
My grandfather. I'm just joking about that. Oh my God, something happened. Like this kind of thing, but not like Muhammad or Christ or Bible or Quran and so on. So I remember in 91 when Albania opened total absolutely, and the religion started to come back. Traditional religion, but also a new religion. Especially the new religion coming from the United States, like Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons, and Protestants. And some of these churches, if you go to that church on Sunday morning, at the end of the service, they will give you a free chocolate. So for a while, for 3 months, I became very religious because I go to this Protestant church.
Isn't that
and
interesting?
the main reason was to get a free chocolate, because the communist Albania did not have much chocolate.
It's a good idea.
Until one day they gave us a dark, bitter chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah, I was never used to that taste.
Oh.
From that day on, I never went to that church again.
No.
So I gave up on religion over chocolate. But again, this is my view. I would say that the majority of Albanians' background have what's called Sunni Muslims.
Oh yeah.
And then Bektashi Muslims.
It is gorgeous in Albania. How did I not know anything about Albania? I'm actually embarrassed to say that. And even any of these 4 countries, normally they wouldn't have been on my list to go visit, but because they're open and free, here I am, here I came with my friend, and we got to enjoy these gorgeous countries, and now we want to tell the whole world about these beautiful countries that are completely open. So Albania is so beautiful. I'm right on the water. This is a beautiful little beach town. There's so many of them here, and it's so beautiful. So my message really right now to you is, if you're in a country that is closed, that you have to be home, nothing is open, then I hope that these videos and that others, that you might be watching others and learning about other places that are open, to help you to realize that everything is temporary, right? That freedom will be coming again, and that we can create, even though there are different parallel universes happening all over the world, you can create your own universe. You can create your own reality wherever you are, regardless of your circumstances, because you have this. You have a mind, you have a heart, you have an imagination. You can take the time that you have right now and focus it on things that are really nurturing your soul and igniting this divinity within you, the sovereignty that you are. So, you know, spending time, instead of listening to the news and watching all this stuff about what's going on, maybe spending time with others who are focused on bringing more love into the world as well, and bringing more peace and joy and unity, and really opening up yourself to having new beliefs and new stories. I know that we're hearing so much in the news. There's so much division around, you know, you should do this, you shouldn't do that, and there's so much hatred being created, so much division. And what if we can all just get into a place where we all just do whatever feels right for you, go into your heart, do what feels right to you, and just allow everyone else to just do what's right for them. You know, the world, we are experiencing a beautiful rise in consciousness, a beautiful shift in consciousness. What does that mean? It means that we are moving from a 3D world to a 5D reality. No longer are we just focused on our senses, what we see, feel, hear, smell. It's all about the 5D reality. And this is science, yes. The 5D reality where we are connected to our hearts, connected to our oneness, our divinity. All of us are one. And when we step into that, when we raise our consciousness to that level, we realize that anything we say about others, we actually are hurting ourselves as well in that process. And so there you have it. I wanted to send this quick little video update. I love you all. I want to also invite you all to receive a Ceremonial Cacao guide on how you can start your morning cacao ritual, starting tomorrow if you wish. A beautiful guide, how to create a sacred space, how to cook and heat the ceremonial cacao, and even join me for a ceremony if you wish as well. I'll put all the links below. Definitely pick up that free guide. It's there to help you and to support you, and I'm here for any questions you have as well. I love you all. Ciao.